Hello students and welcome to the very first class of 30 days WordPress Mastery course. As I mentioned earlier, in this course, we will cover WordPress from the basic to the expert level. Now to start from the basics, we will start with installing WordPress. Now, to install WordPress on your computer, first of all, you need a local host or a local server. So first of all, we will learn how to install a local server or a local host in your computer. To install local host or local server in your computer, first of all, we need to download XAMPP. That is XAMPP. When you search for XAMPP on Google, the very first link you get, you click on that. And this is the versions that we get for XAMPP. So based on your operating system, you download whichever XAMPP version you need. There are different versions for Windows, Linux and Mac. Based on your operating system, you click on the download button and the download will start automatically. After the download is complete, it will ask you to install XAMPP on your computer. Click on next. Based on your internet speed, it might take some time to install the XAMPP first of all. Now after the XAMPP is installed in your computer, we need to open and start the XAMPP. Just go to your start menu and search for XAMPP. Click on it and it will open this panel. Now to run WordPress on your computer, we only need Apache and MySQL to start. We don't need to start all the services in the XAMPP. So what we will do is we will start only Apache and MySQL. So after we are done with starting Apache and MySQL, now we are good to go with our local server. That means a local server or a local host is installed in our computer and it's running. So every time you start your local host, every time you have to start the MySQL and Apache. Now you go to your browser. Now since we have installed XAMPP in our computer, now we will download WordPress from the official WordPress site. Just go to Google and type download WordPress. Now it will show you a link from wordpress.org. Now make it very sure that you download the WordPress from wordpress.org because there are some spam websites that may appear. Click on the very first link and you will get a direct download link from their official website. Click on download WordPress. Once the WordPress is downloaded on your computer, now we will learn how to install the WordPress in your local host. Once the download is complete, you will receive a WordPress zip file. What we need to do is we need to extract the folder called WordPress from the WordPress zip file. Now you see, this is the extracted file from the WordPress zip file. Now open the folder and select all the files from the folder. Copy them. Now we will go to the drive where the XAMPP is installed. Generally it is installed in the C drive, so we will open C drive and search for the folder XAMPP. Now we have to open the XAMPP folder. Inside the XAMPP folder, we will find another folder called htdocs. Now htdocs is the folder where we will put all our projects, all our WordPresses, everything we will put inside the htdocs folder. So we have to open the folder called htdocs. Now after opening the htdocs folder, do not delete anything which is already there in the htdocs folder. What you need to do next is you need to create your own folder. That means a folder with the name of your WordPress project. So here, for example, I'm keeping my folder's name as my new website. Now the files that we have copied from the folder of WordPress, we will paste it here. Now this was the file of the WordPress. Now we need to work with the database of the WordPress. So what we need to do now is we need to open the database section which is called phpMyAdmin from the local host. To open the database section, what we need to do is we have to open the browser and we have to type localhost/phpMyAdmin. Once you open the phpMyAdmin, you see something like this. Here we have to create a new database for our WordPress. So we have to give the database name. For example, we are keeping our database name as website. You can keep it based on your project's name. Click on create and it will automatically create a database in the name of your project. Look at the left hand side bar. You will already see that there is a database named website. Now we will be doing the most vital part, that is linking the website's file with the database. To do that, we have to open our project from localhost. Now that's very easy. Just like we opened phpMyAdmin from localhost, now we have to go to the browser and type localhost / the name of your folder. For us, it was my new website. So we will type localhost / my new website. So whatever the name of your folder is, you type it localhost / your folder's name. Once you do that, you will see something like this. You select the language and always select English because it's easy to work with. Then you have to give the name of your database. You put the name of your database that you created, just put the name of your database. For me, the name was website, so we will write website here. When you are installing WordPress in your local host, the username will always be root, and password you can keep it blank, and rest you can keep them as default. Then click on run installation and the WordPress will now get installed. So it will ask you for the site title. Now here you have to give the title of your project. That means the name of your site. Now it will again ask you for username. Now you have to understand the difference between the two usernames. This username is for logging into the WordPress dashboard. That means the dashboard from where you will work. And the previous username, that was for the database. That means that user root is allowed to access the database. This is the basic difference that you have to understand. So here in place of username we will write admin and give the password as you like. This is the default password and this is very difficult to use, so we will put an easy password here. Say for example we are putting admin 12345. It will show you like the password is weak, so to make the password strong you can write a stronger password, use characters or anything you like, and then you give your email ID so that once the installation is complete it will send you a notification email. Then click on install WordPress. Once you click on install WordPress, it might take some time. Now after the WordPress is installed, it will show you the success page. That means the page where it says WordPress has been installed, thank you and enjoy. It will also give you a login button. You can click here for logging in, or you can do other methods that we will learn in the next classes. So this is it for now. In this class we have learned how to install WordPress in your local computer. Thank you, and go for the next class once you are done with this. So what I encourage you is whatever you have learned from this class, this is a highly practical class. Whatever you have learned from this class, you do it practically yourself. Once you are done with practicing this, then you move to the next class. All the best. See you in the next class.